Hello and welcome back to Avatar Plays Crusader Kings After the End. Also, Crusader Kings 2. We're not playing Crusader Kings 1. The graphics are better. After the End fan fork, of course. I've been saying After the End a lot, but I do need to mention that this is fan fork. And if it weren't for the fan fork, we wouldn't have these awesome improvements to the territories of basically everywhere. Adding all these provinces, making the geography more accurate, like making Hispaniola a lot more complicated and larger and interesting, as well as making Idaho more complicated and interesting, and Nevada and all the other places, and also the balancing that they're trying to make happen with Haida which they're still strong, but the Gaians are still fighting them better, I think, because this is Lincoln. Yeah, the Gaians are holding up against them so far, but it's still early. If the patch notes are to be believed, they're more likely to defend against the Haida better, and the Haida are not going to be as strong. But it still seems like they're pretty strong. So we don't really have any money to spend on it. It's not really easy to conquer anybody, and we're not really sure if we want to worry about conquering anybody right now, because it's like, we should build a big old palace or a military fortress or something. We could build a palace, because it'll be our seat of our empire, I guess. Tortuga. Or we could build a grand fortress. Oh, I don't know. We just want a lot of money. And we're going to get it. So. And we do that by raiding Puerto Rico. And it makes me think about the economy of Crusader Kings 2. Does the actual effect on the taxes and the actual effect on the buildings, when they're looted, actually translate into equal wealth? Is my question. There's no such thing as equal wealth per se in this situation, but I have to ask, is it accurately like, okay, if this town is making this on a good day, and when you rate it, what is this tax that they're getting, like monthly, is it coming from a store? And is that store, you know, like the amount of money they have, like this county loot, that's one thing. But it doesn't represent each town's like loot bonus that you get every time you raid one and loot it. So it's a little confusing. Also, we do need our tech much higher. We want our tech much higher. Rise of the Men in Black. I'm not worried about it. Wait, are they for real this time? My wife died a natural death. Somebody is no longer my spy master. You can be my spy master. Also, when can we change the next law? 4 years? Do we want to be low centralization? Do we want to have religious revocation ability? Religious revocation ability is really good when you're not a major religion. If you're a minor religion, it's very much overpowered against institution that exists. Seek treatment for illness. I do have cancer. I just forgot about that. That's true. So yeah, let it be known that Commodore Jack the Savvy probably won't die in battle. He will die of cancer. As long as you know what you're doing, buddy. But if we live a long time, I'll share the cattle with my best warriors. That's prestige, I guess. Improves the morale of troops, I guess. And we just, you know, I remember something really important that we could get done soon. Manly. He's not a genius. Tragic. But he is manly. Alright. Our one single only vassal likes us. Can move back to hunting apostates, of which there shouldn't be any because it's not like anybody's moving to our place. I just realized if we have all this money, we could hire a ton of mercenaries. That would be really overpowered for us. And what I'm thinking right now, is something interesting. Can we do what I think we can do? We don't really have the boats to do what I think we can do. But if we could, we can do part of it. Yeah, we can do part of it. What we do, we prepare invasion. And with the soldiers we have half the soldiers he has. How much money does he have? Not enough to deal with what we're gonna do. We're gonna invade Dominica. Okay, they're calling it Santo Domingo. The Duchy of Santo Domingo. It was called Dominica in the previous one. Large numbers of adventurous warriors have arrived from all corners of your realm, hoping to join with your great expedition against Duke Manuel of Santo Domingo. Okay. So we're just gonna wait and hope we get enough soldiers. I don't know how long this will take. I've actually screwed up prepared invasions before by declaring war and screwing up the invasion. So I'm just gonna wait it out. Actually, I'm gonna double check really fast. CKII prepared invasion. So yeah, we're getting a lot of soldiers, and I appreciate that. We're getting a lot of boats too, more boats than is necessary. As long as we, do we use it before? I think we just have to use it before the event ends, but I'm double checking. And so as long as it doesn't go to the date, which is the end of next year, then it should be fine. All right, more troops. I'm reading this forum post, and I'm trying not to be a little bit, resident sleeper here, but the men in bag need to be taken seriously, but not by me. So I'm pretty sure. I just need to succeed here. Just wait till the end of this and then declare war with the prepared invasion, Casus Belli. Like, I need to click here. And nearby Santeria rulers might ask to join Duke Manuel. That is scary, though. So I need to ask myself, they're not Santerian. They're not Santerian. What is the religious situation? The rulers are not Santerian. The people here are Santerian, but the rulers are not. So the rulers will not help. It's a good thing I noticed this, because that could have been bad. You keep letting the smugglers in, brother. I gotta replace you now. You're embarrassing us. My son's gonna do a better job. Also, why aren't you studying technology in here? Prepare food and beds. Always preparing food and beds. We don't even need this many troops. We already have enough troops to win, I think. Like, do we even need to raise our own army yet? We can use some stuff. We can do some tricky stuff to win, I think. These are our... Oh, man, prepared invasions are stupid. Why are we allowed to do this? If I can control Hispaniola, then that's... It's over for the rest of these people. And we're nearing in on that final day. We just need a few more months. And then we'll use this massive fleet. Uh-oh. So, looks like Brazil are attacking Roraima? Roraima? I don't know where that is. Well, I mean, that's where they would attack, isn't it? So yeah, we're waiting till the end of... Okay, the Westphalia treaties. Rumors of trouble and rebellion are brewing in the Holy Colombian Confederacy. Ooh, rediscovered text of the Holy Roman Empire. A whole lot of weird stuff going on. The Jaguar won that fast. Good job on Brazil for being super scary. Anyways, I think this is the time. I don't even care if we don't have all the troops. We'll just wait one more month. And we have tech level increase. Wow, improved keeps. That's what we were looking for just now. Now we can spend all this money on building a castle wall. And now we can just declare war on this guy because he won't ever have enough to deal with us. And we're going to conquer Santo Domingo. I think. I sure hope we are. All aboard. Just get on. Just get there. We just conquer Santiago here real quick. Actually, we could split this army into two and be just as effective, I imagine. It'd be extra effective. It's just individually not as... Oh, hey, look at that. They're going to lose massive attrition on our land. But they're going to take our city. Well, that's embarrassing. We're going to have to immediately put a stop to that. They did get a whole bunch of soldiers. How did they do that, by the way? He hired a bunch. We have a lot of money. We can handle it. Oh, shoot. We actually... Oh, God. I just realized we need to actually get there instantly. There's no world in which what we are doing is good. Like, letting them take our only city. What am I thinking? They will win instantly. I almost didn't even... It didn't even occur to me. Wow. I almost lost like an idiot. Good thing I caught that one. I don't know if it counts as being an idiot, but it certainly counts as... Ugh, that was not a good decision. Until it was. Siege equipment, legalism. Always with the legalism, isn't it? We split the army. Bring it over here. Because we were doing the double sieges. They can't get away with what they did last time. They almost got my... They almost did it to me. We did get a lot of war score from that. Also, they lost basically their entire army, I think. Yeah, that battle was 23%. We really do have to protect that island, though. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take one of my armies. We're going to embark them here, and we're going to kill this army. Oh, I meant to bring the rest of the army back. That was a goof. And so, yeah, it seems pretty definitive. We're winning a lot. So, we take occupied territory, and then we take the Kingdom of Hispaniola. Wait, the kingdom? Pardon? I'm confused. This is getting crazy. Did I not check duchies? Oh, they split it into 2 duchies, Santo Domingo and Cibao. I didn't know they did that. I'm glad they did, because it wasn't kind of imbalanced with how with the previous duchy of Dominica was all of this, and Haiti was just this, and now it's split into 3, and that makes sense. More sense than I gave it credit for. Also, get on you get on this boat and deal with these guys, and we can move you down here to La Vega. And then get back on the boat. Come over here to Samana. I mean, the war is over, basically. We won. I just don't know how prepared invasion works still. It's still confusing for me. It's happened to me, but I've never really been the one to do it, and I never really knew how. So Kiona has built the castle walls. We can build a whole lot more stuff now. Heck of a lot more stuff. Especially with the tech increase. We are going to have to do a lot more raiding now. Also, all the tax income from here is going to be really delayed. So it's going to come into this slow. Maybe keep Pirate Port. I don't know if Pirate Port's it. We got to build something. We have a lot of money, so keep is a benefit. Plus another 15% on soldiers. It's a decision. And I mean, we could end the war, but I need to figure out what happens when we enforce peace. It says Commodore Jack takes all occupied territory. And then he takes or vassalizes all titles in the Kingdom of Hispaniola belonging to Duke Manuel. So, we gotta find, let's just conquer everything. Actually, it all belongs to Duke Manuel, because we're conquering the things that aren't his. Should we just conquer everything? I'm not 100% on this. I want to be safe, and we're not losing anything in particular. Like, they're not taking our land yet. Will you ask for peace? Is my question. I want to take everything, and I want to make everything West Indian. So, and Brethren. It's going to be a Brethren Island. You can't be there. Get out. So there's a river between here and there, so we could lose this. Let's just move both armies in. And then we do this. It's not really a war they can win with that. So we waste more time. Because, like I said, I don't think we need to do this, but I want to be certain that it's all mine. Like, we're being besieged. Oh, look. Somehow they... Oh. Oh. They changed it. I see. We'll just be a moment here. Good ships. Good ships. Crush this army. Where do they keep getting their army from? He keeps hiring a lot of stuff. Where does he get his money from? This is insane. If he's getting this much money, I hope I'm getting this much money when I control the area. I have failed my granddaughter as a naive appeaser. Deal with this army so they can't win. We are winning, but it feels like we... I think we'll be fine if we own half of it. Let's just see what happens. So yeah, we do control the ones we took, and this guy is just he's imprisoned by us. And we can revoke all the titles because he is... Wow, that's big. So we should have conquered everything. I feel like that has become clear to me now. Like, I thought this would happen, and it did. Now we don't control everything because he still has all of these Santorian holdings, these little mini vassals, and he's still Santorian. And it's kind of risky. But we have just taken half of this island. We can create some duchies. Should we create some duchies? That's another question. We might need to. But I will hold off on that. I will hold off on that because we definitely have some business to attend to. Look at this guy. There's Santorian. We basically have to go through, revoke all these titles, which is going to be messy. We don't have the law yet. We need the law first. There we go. Now we can revoke all of these titles because of religion. Only Santorian subjects will object. Yes, they will. This guy's going to have negative 6,000 opinion of me when I'm done with him. Now he's got nothing. Now I will say to you, I will revoke your title because you're Santorian. You have no choice. If you don't, then we're at war, and that's another thing. Also, we don't get the recently conquered debuff with this, and that's insane. Because usually with the conquest stuff, you get the recently conquered debuff. And now we don't have that. And without that, how do we know that we are playing Crusader Kings? Because now it's too easy. This is overpowered. I can imprison my own son for trying to kill me. Dad, but why are you trying to kill your dad? He's already got cancer. He's gonna die sometime soon. That's me. Why are you trying to kill me with the cancer? Glenroy? Glenroy? That's 2 names, not 1. Who named you? Huh. Technically me. We're probably not going to spend any money on these stuffs yet. Once we have a strong Tortuga, and we'll take all these territories, and we're going to buy a bunch of, we're going to get a whole bunch of holy people, not holy people, but religious, yeah, we're going to use the piety we have to invite holy men to court. And we're going to give a lot of these to holy men. And we give them the holy men. They are going to use their piety to make their lands better. And I think that's the big pull here. Once we've got holy men changing this from Santorian to Brethren, Also, they're already brethren here? What happened? I didn't do that. Huh. Maybe that's just how it is. Speaking of which, I need to be doing that myself, technically. I don't know which land I'm going to own, though. So, why just end plot? Don't kill me, bro. You're just going to end up a kinslayer. And that's just bad for business. I'll pass within like the next 10 years. Maybe less. I know I've got my health perks. But I do need to seek treat for illness. Which could end up going wrong. Alrighty. And we just need to figure out how we're going to manage these titles. It's a bit of, domain too big. Yeah, it is. That really is. Ruler unmarried. I mean, who are we going to marry? We find someone the oldest, so we don't have any more kids. But now that we have 2 kids, when we die, it's going to be split between Glenroy and my son. Because we're Gavelkin. Why haven't we fixed that? Because we need late feudal administration. How do we get late feudal administration? We need legalism level 3. How do we get legalism level 3? We gotta get a whole bunch of more tech. Speaking of tech, cities and temples. Infantry, cavalry, skirmish techniques, melee techniques. Defense is generally better, I think. And also we have a lot more infantry than we'd have cavalry. So, now we have to just systematically find these Santorians. Demand religious conversion. He's not having it. We're revoking this title. Also, all Santorians hate us. Permanently. So this is just going to be a violent takeover. Kind of. So then we make a new vassal. And the new guy is going to be a West Indie brethren. Excellent. Very good. Now we have to move on to here because of all this business that we've been doing. You say revoke title. San Cristobal. And we go here. Revoke from you. Revoke title. There's just a lot of people who are going to want to kill me now. You might have to kick them all out of our territory. Or imprison them. Or worse. And now... create levy. Yep. Now we do here. Actually, just do it all at once. They're never all going to deny it. They're all going to be like, why did you do this? And I'm going to be like, because I'm evil. Wait a little longer. Maybe. Wait a little longer. Do we need to wait a little longer? I guess it all happened at once and I wasn't paying attention. Well. Now we have 9 territories that we need to manage. How do we decide? Well, we look at the economy. We want the rich one. We get the big town because we get the trade post. It belongs to us. So that means we should focus on having this half, and we should give the second half to somebody else. So there's going to be a little minor power struggle. We're going to have to split it up by making a whole lot of holy men. We're going to give that man La Vega. We get another holy man. We're going to give him Samana, which is right here. And then the next one, Santiago. We're going to give Santiago to another holy man. And then lastly, Puerto Plata. And then we're going to form El Cibao. And we're going to give it to the one who is most deserving and least of a jerk. Man, these guys don't really have good personality stats as holy men. This guy is trusting, and maybe he's deceitful, but he's trusting at the same time. So it's kind of, I'll grant him the flotilla of El Cibao. So now, I'm an idiot. We'll not worry about that, but I'm an idiot because I forgot I'm not a kingdom. And so I just gave someone... That was stupid. I didn't need to do that. I completely misunderstood everything about how this works. Can I ask him to be our vassal? No, I can't, because if he dies, he goes to... Well, guess what? This is interesting. Let's do it. I've gotten myself into a pickle, and I will fix it with violence. Oh, matters of life and death? I have cancer. I got a friend somehow from that. That's hilarious. We can build a war chest. That's fine. New important details? Decisions? I don't need to exchange. Now I've got a whole ton of money from this half of the world. And I should be getting some from here too. But I need to kill some people first, so that they pass on to me. They knew I did it. And this guy... I have to kill every single one of these guys that I just hired. Because it belongs to me. Okay, I'm gonna invite people to it. I need to check my court. How many people are in my court who hate my guts? Not as many as I thought. Okay, you're not happy. Can I ask you to leave? I'm asking her to leave because, well, she's West Indian, she's Rastafarian, and she will not change her religion, and that makes things awkward because they hate that when I do that. She's Haitian. She's attractive. We can make use of that. Let's look at my family. My family. My kid. I will betroth you to this attractive woman, who by the time you are 16 will be 33. But that is fine. I don't know where she came from, but I saw an opportunity. I had to take it. Hurricane, my lands are unaffected. And now, we did some amazing things, and we did some amazingly stupid things. And that should be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.